Hello everyone, Atou here.
I'm Ray. For real, hey, what are you doing over there? Whatever. Cause what she's behind me.
And we're back. An Akiba tale. So, now we're actually able to move around and such, and so here's the great town of Akiba.
Ooh, I'm at the back of the Sega building.
Yeah, probably one of the best representations possible.
Oops. Whoa. I just tilted forward.
Yeah, because one of the big things touted about this game, about how they tried to get a one-to-one representation of Akiba. So if you actually familiarize yourself with the layout of what's going on here, you'll actually have some decent geographical knowledge, or what do you call that? Spatial recognition?
Whoops.
Yeah, you'll have some decent spatial recognition if you actually travel this part of town. So yeah, there's your controls, moving around left, jumping with square, start fights with circle. You probably yeah,
sorry.
There are various shops around. Some you can go in, some you can't. Oh, funny thing about this area. If you'll turn the camera around to look at, see there? Yeah, that leads to a train station. I always start fights here in this area, and they last for nearly hours.
Why? People keep getting off the train station?
No, it's just you fight synthesizers and stuff like that, and as you're fighting them, more come in and they'll join the fight, and because it's a very people heavy traffic area, you'll almost get into a near endless battle. God dang, do I level up quite a lot. Trying to change your wallpaper?
No, that's one thing I need to change. That music was really loud. But I was hoping there'd be something like analog stick speed. Wait, would that be camera? Or that just, no. It just felt really slow to turn, and I didn't like that. Why is there an exclamation point next to the options?
Oh, okay. That means that something new is available. Go to options, go to smartphone wallpaper. Because remember, you did get some CGs. So,
okay, I get it.
So yeah, choose whatever you want to be your wallpaper.
Okay.
And
I'm waiting for something that actually looks good. Pitter, this isn't Twitter. Pitter is a social media tool that's open to the public, though some days you wish it wouldn't be. All of information pops up on Pitter from time to time, so be sure to keep an eye on it. Talk of been disappearing from Akiba. I almost saw it said Africa. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Am I the one who's noticed? You're just freaking out. Lol. Yeah, it's gone down one bit. It hasn't gone down one bit. The regulars at the arcade or the people I meet at the game shops are all missing. Could have just moved, gotten lies that quick. Gotten lies. Oh, the sadness of some true statement like that. Now that you mention it, there aren't as many people lining up at the main cafe's openings. Hey, you guys know about that rumor, right? There's something weird going down in Akiba. Hey there, Mr. Fantasy. This ain't no fantasy. This is reality. There are actually people missing. Disappearances. Oh, this is going on. Oh, this is really long. I don't want to read all this.
Oh, I has heard about these cases before. WTF has low. Who are you supposed to be? Pixar, it didn't happen. I don't have actual proof or anything, but I did see a lot of police cars and ambulances. I say that's proof enough that something's going down in Akihabara. I am a believer. People have gone missing. It's the Tengu from ancient lore. It has to be. Amateurs like us shouldn't snoop around if we don't want to get hurt. Oh, a warning from the culprit? Where did the missing people go anyway? Forced slavery at some underground lab? How should I know?
Speaking of weird, anybody else get that weird part-time job offer thing? Oh, the patient gig where you gotta be their guinea pig? Yeah, that's it, and the pay is some rare items from Akiba. Really? Sorry, but I'll pass. You think the people that applied went missing too? Who's gonna fall for that kind of stupid scam anyway? Lol, come into my van, little boy. Come here, boy! Seriously, something's weird though. These disappearances and the skeezy job offer. Gonna look into it and find something. I'll start another topic. Yakiba Jr. is dead. What? I guess the next thing we post. Curiosity will kill the cat. Yeah, I'm more of a dog person. You look more of a squid person. Good luck at Yakiba Jr.
Yeah, so one thing I like about this is that there are subtle hints throughout the game on different pathways, but those are all people in the game.
I could assume.
Like, for example, the one with, the ferret, if I remember correctly, that's your sister.
And the usual encyclopedia to tell you about everything you need to know in the game.
Everything. Really? You're just gonna skip it like that?
I read it over already.
Then let me read it to everyone.
People can pause and read it if they really need to. I think somebody knows what an encyclopedia is. You've only just started taking an interest in anime and game subculture. This is a hobby to you, nothing more. Noob.
Well, one thing about this game is that there are quite a bit of jokes in the text that they put in here. So don't just skim and assume.
My bad.
Yeah, you'll get some information about various people as you make your way through the game that slowly fills in an encyclopedia.
I see. No special traits, it's basically just an average male otaku, which for the uninitiated means obsessive nerd, signed up for a part-time job. This is just telling me the thing I'm already doing. Fortunately, was rescued, faced by a mysterious girl, escaped from the coming together, works with friends, freedom fighters to find... Hey, that hasn't happened yet! Spoilers! Story spoilers. Maybe if there's something I should have written about her. Nope. And nope. Japanese voice actor. What about the English people? Don't they get anything? Everyday underwear. Just plain ordinary underwear. No frills, no fuss, no muss. Ordinary sneakers. Pair of normal everyday sneakers. Utterly unremarkable sneakers. Hey, those look really awesome, actually. I'd love a pair of shoes like that without laces. Because they fit so nicely. Everyday jeans, nothing special about them at all. Boy, it's just so bland and shallow and pedantic. Unremarkable t-shirt. Your face is in... Oh, I'm sorry. Go to hat where there's nothing. Well, I think... What the hell is this? Visual editor. Using the various toggles... Oh, jeez, there's going to be so many tutorial things. In this menu system, you can change every last aspect of the look and feel of AKIBA'S trip. Why settle for the faithful recreation of Akima when you can explore the dark recesses of your own creative soul? Overlaid on top of favorite recreation.
Yeah, so this is basically a PS4 bonus where you can just like mess with the visuals to get all kinds of weird stuff.
What am I adjusting exactly? Character color settings?
I don't know. I never messed with any of this stuff mainly because I didn't want to like really mess up the visuals of my game and not be able to turn them back.
I don't know. If there's not a default setting, that's like when there's a gamma setting for a game.
And then shouldn't you like turn it back to what it was?
I did. I went back to thing twice.
Oh, I thought it was 24, not 27.
I didn't move it only but once. Sky color, are you serious?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Okay, everything's at 65. I gotta chuck this real quick. Okay, good. And there. Let me back on my phone. Oh yeah, look at that. Dystopian. That's amazing. What kind of a game that just mad scientist thing allows that? Holy crap.
Apparently a PS4 update to a PlayStation Vita game.
Oh, look at that. You can just outright turn it off. Hey, look, there's your favorite.
Right. This game originally came out on the PlayStation Vita, but then it was re-released on the PlayStation 4, and they gave it
Broken Skybox Ahoy. That looks great.
Yeah, they gave us some updates and some upgrades. Basically, all the DLC that came out on the Vita is automatically on the CD in this one, and they added in this fun visual editor just for lulz and stuff.
Well, maxing it out just makes it super blue. You can make it purple, kind of dusk it up a little bit, you know, just shimmy shammy. Now it looks super generic. I gotta put it back to the defaults, but thankfully you can just turn that off and it works at just normal. It's the triangle button.
Oh, well, it was 65.
Yes, but I can just outright turn off that edit with the triangle button, which puts it at default, which is okay by me.
Huh.
I like it if I don't want to mess it anyway. Visual effects. Boy, this is just not even mentioning how much bloom. I'm not sure I'm seeing it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You see, this is original Twilight Princess. This is the HD. No. What happens if I just turn it to 0 bloom? Will the game look pretty... Wow, you can really see the difference. Well, oh, the bloom threshold, middle gray. Does that mean I could turn that off? Wow! Speedrun, super expert mode, pitch black. What happens when I turn it to max? Oh god! Jesus Christ. Ooh, there's even motion blur, but that looks dumb. I'm messing around with this too much. Oh, I gotta mess with this real quick. Oh god, that looks awful.
Everyone got a tan.
Clearly. Actually, this runs like Jet Set Radio, where you have your extreme colors in the shade. Oh wait, you don't know that song. And neither do I. Why is there fog? What is this? This is so crazy. Why are there so many options to do weird things?
Because it's on the PS4.
But just like, that's a weird thing to just throw in. I love it. Gosh, half of this episode is me screwing around with this stuff. I can't even tell I don't even know all the options, man. It's so weird. Like, oh man. Like, there's one color thing I want to adjust, but I'm not sure what it is that I could do. Let's see what edge colors are. Like, oh, does it mean like my cell shading line? I can't really tell. Oh, it means everything else. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Wow, it's like runner vision all over again.
Ooh, edge thickness. Yeah, look at them thick edges on everything. Gosh darn, it's like a comic book. That's cool. I like that they can have cel-shaded buildings. You don't see that too often. Edge strength. Wouldn't that be thickness? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Presets. Oh, neat. Oh, wow. Ooh, that looks neat.
Manga life.
Akihabara. Faded memories. It's always sunny in Akihabara. Oh, darn. I was hoping there'd be, like, something else. That's still funny, though. But, yeah, manga life. Like, that looks pretty neat. It sort of just the issue I was thinking about fixing, but I can't figure it out. Now this is everything at super default. Great. Like, I don't know what it'd be. Maybe color shading? Is that what it is? Like, what if I reduce it? Now it's all weird and green. What if I max it out? I gotta see. It's like there's something that's off-putting to me about something here, and I can't put my finger on it, but I think I found it. That's not it, though.
I'm trying to wonder, like, what it is exactly that you're trying to change.
I'm trying it right now, but man, it's weird to see this specific to every single character. Well, now I'm just turning all the shading dark. That looks weird. Let's try putting it at 50, shall we? Oops, too far. Oh, boy. Did it actually set everything back to generic, like, default settings when I hit the default? That looks a bit more nice to me. Maybe. Let's try 75. Put up another quarter. Oh, man. We probably should cut this out.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly what are you trying to do.
Die like that. That looks nice. I'm gonna stop messing around with this for now. I should go someplace. Should I go in the subway?
What just happened?
Everything.
Like, I wondered, what did you change about the game and why? Thanks. But anyways, progress. There will always be like an arrow that will generally show you to like where you're supposed to be going next.
Ah, so I do need to go to the subway.
Yeah, that exclamation point is like the next point of interest.
I'm gonna do me some parkour. Yeah, that's what I meant. It looks weird with everybody just having their stuff strapped on their back.
Oh, what in life? You'll look to your right. It's like
Neki.
Well, not so much look to your right, but you'll see how like there's a subway entrance over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to not run. That one over there that says in.
Yeah. That's basically the bus, subway, whatever. And if you go there, it'll be all like, this will allow you to leave Akiba. Do you want to leave? It'll count as like an instant game over.
That's an odd one.
But what it does, it allows you to go like very quickly into New Game Plus. It's like you leave town and they're never heard from again.
Second, I thought that was Persona, but that's not. I don't know what Mind Equals Zero is.
That guy has always looked like the main character of Persona for me. I still don't know what Mind Equals Zero is.
I thought it for real just was him, and then I guess next to him, and then some other guy. Uh-huh.
How are you feeling?
Yeah. Strangely energetic, like a muscle man.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Don't forget what I told you yesterday.
Oh, she's blushing.
Your body is extremely sensitive now. Exposure to direct sunlight could dissolve you completely.
I should be in danger right now.
Keep a close eye on your clothing. Don't let yourself get stripped down. I doubt the men who attacked us yesterday will give up quite so easily.
So they're after my clothes? Your clothes?
That's right. And if they find you, they're going to attack on sight.
I see.
Of course, there are bound to be those who won't. But I wouldn't count on it. They're here.
Oh no. Better blush extra. Floating bats.
It's her! We found her! That filthy failure's with her too! Let's smush them both!
Smush.
They're the same as us. poor souls with a fatal weakness to sunlight.
Let's call the police. Why could they say like that for the first option? But for real, why don't we call the police?
I don't think that's necessary. In fact, the police would only get in our way.
But there's people attacking us. They're supposed to protect.
My mission is to fight them until they're subdued. You should be able to feel it too by now. The power to fight, awakening within you.
Oh, so you have problems.
Come, join me in this battle.
But I guess it's better to, I guess I better man up. You never could do that before anyway. You don't know me! I still like to know how to switch targeting. More putting fight at this point. Let's take these guys down together.
We fight.
Whoops! I thought I was in the fight right now. I'm so confused. I'm trying to punch. This music is crazy. Okay. Let's have tough bodies, so physical punishment alone won't be enough to defeat them. I'll show you what will, though. First, try targeting specific article clothing. Attack the head. The body! Or the lower body, which is called legs. Your goal is to wear down each of their opponent's clothing items, not just shirts and pants, but headgear as well. Which seems kind of silly. I was gonna do something. Well then, your opponent's clothes look pretty scuffed up when you think their durability is low enough if you try pulling them off. Just press and hold each of those buttons to the appropriate part of the enemy's outfit to attempt to remove. Knows the basis of stripping, why don't you try your hand at it? Okay. Oh no, my head! Oh, I forgot I was supposed to jump.
Alright, if you aren't at a point where you can just auto-trip them, you get into like this grabbing battle with them to where you could just like...
I was supposed to do that thing again where I was like... I did like the power attack. It's like hold back and then do the attack.
Oh, okay. A back and the attack at the same time.
Oh.
You know, and relative to like the position of the enemy.
Okay, I'm trying that. It's not working. Am I supposed to mash all the buttons?
No, just one button.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is such an awkward combat system. I'm trying to do the holding back and pressing it, and it's not doing...
No, not hold back. Press that.
Okay. That's just doing... Oh, okay. Gosh, that's really finicky. Camera? Camera? Can I redirect it, please? Thank you. I didn't know there was a button for it. Advanced. I was about to say, what's his headgear? But it's nothing. Okay, when enemies defeated enemies may leave weapons or items behind. Weapons can be equipped in the change menu, and items can be used via the items. Okay. Did you know you can press and hold L1 to straighten your clothes? Ah, fully recovering all your durability that's been lost. Well, there's only one left, so let's get this over with before reinforcements arrive.
We fight.
Yeah, fix up your clothing, which is basically control your health and act.
How do I pick up this fast? Oh. Give me that monitor. I gotta pick it all up. Are we done?
Yeah, it just gives you a little bit of time so that you can grab everything.
Okay. I think we're safe for the moment. Don't forget what you've learned here today, though, as it will very likely come in handy. I read that completely wrong because there's so many commas.
We won.
We did somehow. I was so caught up in the moment, I barely noticed how well we were doing and where all the strength come from.
Who's that?
Oh, that was adorable looking. Just that face.
Broski, you're alive.
Wow, her hair is a lot more darker here all of a sudden. Also, isn't this just...
don't you remember what you did to the characters?
I did that to the models, not the portraits. For instance, the other gray hair girl looks the same to me as when we started. This is my first time seeing this character, and then her portrait doesn't match.
Well, then how about you see her under normal lighting next time?
This looks like normal lighting to me. Either way, hello, Nana.
I hadn't heard from you in 3 days. I thought maybe somebody chipped you off somewhere.
Why do you just look like a replica of Mugi from K-On?
Stare. Who's this lady? She's not part of the freedom fighters, is she?
She's saved my life. Just a girl who kissed me, that's all.
Saved your life. Oh, I see. I see. Anyway, you must atone for leaving me alone and worried these past 3 days.
I didn't mean to. It's out of my hands. Get over the hell out.
The present situation is thus. There is approximately one little sister standing before you, desiring of a character tee, which that shop over there just got in. Your mission? Purchase shirt for adorable sister.
Gosh, you're so deep voice for the adorable sister, which makes it even more adorable. I can't exactly say no to that. Please don't let it make sense. Anything for you.
Anything for my adorable sister.
You're not even wearing it right now. Oh wait, they don't let you wear it out, do they?
They do,
That was Preston even I mentioned. Is it your liking, milady?
I'm happy now. Thanks, protagonist.
Being related to her is so damn expensive.
I'll let it go with just a warning expenditure this time. But next time you disappear like that, you'd better be ready to declare bankruptcy.
But he doesn't have a job.
The other freedom fighters have been really worried about you too. So make sure you've got your story straight when you see them. The longer you wait to explain yourself to everyone, the more danger you'll be in.
Yeah, that's a good point. That also didn't sound threatening at all whatsoever.
Also, between you and me, I'm a little embarrassed to see you traipsing about in such shoddy attire.
Whoa now.
Stop by anytime you're back at base, and I'll give you a makeover. For a small fee, of course. Just something to keep in mind. The present situation, however, is that this sunlight shines far too brightly for a humble shut-in such as I.
That explains the hoodie.
Therefore, your adorable sister shall now coolly take her leave. I'll see you back at base.
She's like a cool cat or something.
she's like my favorite heroine in this entire game.
Eastern Union.
Your little sister is certainly unique.
Yeah, and you just tore a guy's clothes off and made him melt into nothingness. Embarrassingly so. There it is. I'm proud to call my two sisters.
So, are we far from the headquarters of these Akiba freedom fighters? If we don't get moving soon, we could be attacked again at any moment.
Yeah, I guess we did draw some attention to ourselves. If we head through UD+, we'll be there in no time flat. I don't know what that stands for. We were just here. Oh wait, we went to a store.
Yeah, it's the name of the area.
Oh no, the phone. What do I press triangle for?
Email.
Come straight home, no detours. Everybody's worried about you. I think you should come straight back to base. Don't stop off anywhere else, not even to pee. Oh, come on.
Well, hey, it's the duty of the protagonist.
Hold on, my thing has a thing in it now. Encyclopedia Brown. Get it? That's a joke, I think. And nothing. Okay. Oh, loading screen. Oh. Is that like the train over whatever? I feel like music should be playing right now or something. It's so quiet. I know I turned it down like one notch, but still. What is this cutscene? This is weird.
It's just, you know, the game's little hint to go this direction to get to where you're going. So,
wow. Would you just look at that?
Yeah, you mean like an actual commercial that you would actually see here in this area actually playing?
Was that called Snipe High too?
Probably.
Net Corporation. That looks like that a mock Konami symbol, but these are real ads, so it's a real thing.
Yeah, this is why essentially outside of fights you won't hear music just going on in the background because there's too many ads and stuff like that. Oh, you'll also hear music when you're in shops, but that's just like, you know, normal shop jingle music that you'll usually hear.
Well, it's kind of authentic, I guess. I meant to make like a joke there. It's like, oh, wow, technology. We can shoot panties with a sniper rifle, but with no damage at all. Or whatever the hell was happening there.
This place.
Uh-huh. Where's the subtitles? To the Freedom Fighter base, Mogra. Mission success. Do I? Okay, I didn't know if I had to press something.
Is this Mogra?
Yes. It is a place.
Welcome back, Master!
That voice sounds familiar. Also, how do I pronounce that, right, Koken? I think that's it. Conan, okay. Got you, right, Koken.
Is it really you?
You've been gone for 3 whole days, man. Where you been?
The hell were you thinking disappearing like that? I thought for sure you'd been kidnapped.
That sounds like Chris Ayers. No way, I think I got the wrong guy.
And what's with the high quality 3D next to you? Something smells real fishy here.
She saved my life. We're dating. No, we're not. Shut up. Go with it. No, I'm not going to be part of this. And she just leaves.
She saved your life? What do you mean?
Well, we explained this to him. I was being mugged at knife point. Yeah, because guns don't exist in Japan. And then she kicked the guy with an umbrella. I don't know how you kick with an umbrella.
You serious? Man, I never would have guessed all those rumors floating around Akiba were actually true.
Rumors?
What, you mean you haven't heard them?
Uh,
There've been like a million clips about it. People getting kidnapped and turned into monsters, then terrorizing the locals.
Yeah, that's...
What?
They steal life energy from people. In other words, they drain their vitality, effectively killing all enthusiasm and zeal.
Oh, no.
So what you're saying is those recent news reports of people being discovered in deeply lethargic states.
It's because they've been attacked by these synthesters?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, no.
I think I understand. This is one of those truth is stranger than fractions things, right?
That would be fiction, Kati. Truth is stranger than fiction.
So let me get this straight. You go off to apply for some shady as hell job where your employer somehow drugs you and turns you into a monster?
Hey, that about sums it up. I screwed up big time, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like you wanted to say something about characters that flub up sayings.
Yeah, I'm really rather interested. I know that, like, in Japan, it's usually like, oh, the foreigners trying to say a Japanese word, but they use the wrong pronunciation, so they get this. Like, I know that for translators to be good ones, they have to be good liars. So I'm just kind of wondering, what was that original line that was flubbed up, and, like, what was said? You can tell she's
And
foreign.
nothing leading up to that set off a red flag. You are seriously the world heavyweight champion of dumbass.
Oh, are you the person that was texting me all about that?
Yeah.
Come on, Toko, he's been through enough already. Besides, getting lured in by LE Swag makes total sense, considering who we're talking about.
Yeah, I was a victim of circumstance. Journalism is alluring mistress.
Oh, for the love of... Do you even comprehend how much trouble you've caused everyone? You don't exist in a vacuum, you know.
I don't see how I would. Those things are small and they clean up the dirt. You trying to say I'm dirt? Well, that's the way a cookie crumbles once you get sucked up by the vacuum. I yelled, I regret my transgressions.
So ignoring these two for the moment,
Hey.
I believe introductions are in order.
Hey!
I'm Yuto Tachibana. May I have your name as well?
Mine is Shizuku. Shizuku Tokikaze.
We call ourselves the Akiba Freedom Fighters.
But why? Something about that guy on the right keeps seeming weirdly familiar to me, but he's generic enough that he shouldn't seem familiar, which is what's throwing me off.
Together, we voluntarily patrol the streets of Akihabara, keeping an eye out for trouble. He's one of us as well, and this bar serves as our base of operations.
That's right, and I'm one of the central figures in our illustrious group. Name's Kaito Tachibana, and the pleasure's mine. As you might have figured out, I'm Yuto's older twin brother. Best way to tell us apart? I'm the one with all the ideas.
Is one of those ideas being out of school and unemployed?
Ooh.
You shut up! You shut up and you die! Little brothers can't show up big brothers. It's against the rules.
You stop it, you die!
Yes, that's enough now. I'm Kati Raikkonen.
Okay.
I blew on in from Finland to Japan so I could see and do its cool Disney culture.
How come I didn't hear this accent until just now? No, seriously, that seemed weird. Keep talking, please.
I believe what she's trying to say is that she flew here from Finland to study the cool culture of Japan.
Name's Kihachi Sugiyama. I'm the manager of this here game bar, Mogra, where people can knock back a few while they play these old classic arcade cabinets. Feel free to just call me Pops. everybody else around here does.
That seems like absolute disrespect.
But you're welcome to call me Dear Sweet Old Man if you prefer.
Okay, dear sweet old man.
He's got a face fit for the FBI's most wanted list, doesn't he?
Well, jeez, that's a sick-ass burn if I've heard one. But completely uncalled for one. Look at this sweet old guy.
Hey,
Yeah,
But he's a good guy. Don't worry.
yeah.
you could have said that sooner, you know.
He could have also never said it.
I'm Toko Sagisaka. I grew up with this dolt and just can't seem to get away from him, despite my best efforts.
Well, you have other friends probably that he also friends of him, so that would cause issues when you don't want to have no friends.
No need for formalities with me. Everybody just calls me by my first name. Incidentally, thanks for saving him.
Yeah.
I happened upon him during a mission. It was good fortune, nothing more.
There is one other member of our group, but she's like a rare monster spawn. She should pop eventually. Guess you'll meet her then.
The time about the sister that we already saw.
So,
Yep.
what's the plan? Do we all pile into the police station and tell them AKIBA'S infested with monsters?
That'd be about as effective as telling that to the police in the show Bleach. They would then suddenly die from something invisible because hollows.
They'd never believe a word of it.
Why not? I mean, we can show them living proof. You're one of these synthester things now yourself, right?
Yeah,
No, that's no good. He'd get dissected and have weird sciencey tests run on him.
So going to the police would involve giving him up as a noble sacrifice. That sounds reasonable.
Don't even joke about that. Besides, shouldn't we be more concerned with trying to get him back to normal?
I think it's too late for that.
I mean, if he stays like this, he'll start attacking people sooner or later, right?
That should be no concern. He will not attack others against his will, at the very least.
He won't?
Well, what do you think? You're the one in the hot seat here.
Yeah. Let's look more into these. Let's find a way to make me human again. Let's catch up my teeth. That's the important thing to do right now. And let's go for that.
This doesn't seem like the sort of thing you can just get cured at a hospital, though.
Well, not unless we probably go to Canada, but that's for another story. I still got them dire raids. I need to fix that. By at least the sequel, probably.
I think all we can really do right now is search for clues. Honestly.
There's still an awful lot I don't get, though. Like, if there's hard evidence of monsters in Akiba, shouldn't the police already be on it?
Until we're certain of that, all we can do is our duty as freedom fighters and investigate.
Oh! Hey, Tokikaze! Would you care to help us out with that?
What?
Well, I mean,
Sounds
you
like
seem
what
pretty
this-
familiar with these things. So come on, what do you say?
It is true that I've been researching that. But I'm being specifically targeted by them as well. And I don't wish to involve you all in my affairs.
I think that ship has already sailed.
No kidding. These creeps have already changed one of our guys into some kind of freaky vampire. So yeah, if you can help with that, we ain't gonna stop you.
All right.
Okay then, perfect. Shizuku, please write your name and cell phone number in the group registry.
Cell phone? I'm sorry, I don't have one of those.
Like gasp.
That's rather unusual in this day and age, but if you don't have a cell number, your email address will do just fine.
What is a computer?
Well,
Sounds like you're a tough one to get a hold of. I guess it would be kind of awkward to ask for your home number, huh?
actually, I haven't been home in quite some time. There were problems.
Is she a hobo?
Seriously? So you're an honest-to-goodness real-life runaway, all mired in melodrama?
I didn't run away exactly, and I do have a place to stay.
Is it under the bridge next to the garbage can? I'm sorry, lady.
A place with plenty of manga. They even have a shower there.
That doesn't sound like next to a trash can under a bridge. You're lying to me.
Don't tell me you're staying in a manga cafe.
Do you not have anywhere else to go? Seems you've got some heavy stuff going on.
I'll say.
Pops, you know, the upstairs here is all stark and bare and empty.
Oh no, there's gonna be a building her room mechanic, isn't there? Oh no.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think we got some bedding squirreled away around here, too. What do you say, Shizuku? If you like, you're free to stay on the second floor here for a spell.
And we won't take no for an answer. Meeting you like this feels like it's gotta be more than a coincidence. Know what I mean?
I don't believe in fate and destiny.
Having you around can only be to our benefit if we're to continue studying these monsters. It would seem to be a win for all parties.
Win-win, huh?
Then we all agree! The Akiba Freedom Fighters have a new member! 3 cheers! Bob Om!
Okay.
But wait. I haven't agreed to anything.
You don't get to. That's the point. Please, for me. No, don't go. Please don't go. I'm jumping in with the rest of them. Congrats, Freedom Fighter.
All right. Just for a little while, though.
2 weeks later, how did we get married? I don't know even.
Thank you for having me.
How did I get human again? Oh, it's time for gonna
Okay,
end.
so here we freedom fighters stand, in the midst of a maelstrom.
Yes, and we'll have to continue this conversation in the next episode.
Which apparently will be 1987 as this episode is dating.
See you later, everyone.